And now, the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Sprite.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. I've got the legendary Shaquille O'Neal by my side. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Washington Wizards. Well, for Washington, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. Hey, Shaq, how about this Hawks look this year? They're going old school, back around 82 to 94 with a red and white logo. And what do you think?
It reminds me of...
Waka, 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 waka. I know what you mean.
Already. I don't like it.
You don't like going old school?
No, man. A hawk is a bird, not a round thing.
What does a hawk sound like? That sounds just like a pelican. Let's...
Let's meet your Atlanta Hawks starting lineup.
Greetings, everyone, from Atlanta. The Hawks playing host to an Eastern Conference affair here at the Phillips Arena. The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. With Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Boris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Welcome, everyone. The Wizards here looking to pick up one game on the road before returning back to Washington. Winning their last 3 games. They'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
Well, mentally, physically, strategically, everything has fallen into place for this club. They're bound to hit a bump in the road at some point, but for right now, I mean, it looks like this winning streak may go on for a while.
Well, Steve, you're right again. I mean, it's hard to find fault with any part of their game at this time. I mean, their confidence level continues to rise and rise, and you see that with every win.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Pierce and Nene filling up the forward spots. And it's Gortat in at the center position. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Beal. Rejected by Millsap. And here we go. Fast break. Korver's got it. And it's Teague. That time on the assist by Korver. Teague's got his first points of the game. So it's Washington now. 4-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And if you want to look at one thing that was the key to the victory, Kevin, it was the 3-point shooting.
Well, that's a powerful weapon for them indeed. I mean, it makes things a lot easier for you offensively when you're knocking down that 3-ball.
Well, Nene is a player who can help you score in a number of ways. Solid jump shooter from the high post. He's also a high-efficiency finisher around the rim, and he can throw down some ferocious dunks.
Here's Carroll. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit. Millsap dishes to Carroll. Over Pierce. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Well, I think this is the start they want. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
And Nene, a capable scorer on the low block.
Yeah, and you can run your offense through him down there because he can get scores. He can force double teams. He's a pretty good passer from the post as well. Those are nice attributes when you're throwing it down inside.
Now here's Pierce, averaging 12 points a game. Takes a 3. Carroll with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Wall against Teague. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Poked loose, out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. You're looking at the list of the NBA's top shooters from behind the arc for the past month. 5th is Bradley Beal.
Well, it's not just that he's getting the baskets, Kevin, but he's been doing a great job of getting open for a shot. So it's a combination of making shots, but before that, getting himself open to take the shots.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
It's Pierce on the wing. And Beal kicks to Wall. He feeds it to Nene. Pierce for three. Rebound, Atlanta. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And you know what was most impressive? They've wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
Wizards trail by 6. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And so it's Atlanta with it. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
Remember, that last matchup went right down to the wire before they pulled it out, and I thought the big difference was the contribution this team got from its bench.
Now here's Teague. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit.
And Kevin, his passing is what blew me away. I mean, to see him orchestrate their offense so impeccably, that was a sight to behold.
Wall's shot is off. A second ago, Steve made mention of the nail-biter these two teams played when they last saw each other, Clark.
Yeah, and I'd agree with this, guys. What won them the game was their depth. They didn't have to rely on just a few guys. They got a little bit from a lot of players.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
DeMarre Carroll.
And the second free throw, good.
The two-possession lead is what they were looking for there, so they can deal with that one miss.
Nene with the screen on Teague. Nene the pass to Gortat. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Randy Whitman. Doris, what did he have to say?
Kevin, he said they simply cannot afford to be loose with the basketball today because the steals will pile up if you don't play heads up at all times against a team that has such great hands and terrific defensive awareness. You guys know they'll turn that the other direction awfully quickly. Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Doris. And dealing with the sort of defense they're facing is not an easy challenge.
No, but they've got a few weapons of their own that they can counter with, so it's not exactly a one-sided battle.
Maybe so, Steve, but those weapons are still going to have to perform at a really high level for them to have a chance to be successful.
Now here's Wall. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it. You know, the issue really with Atlanta this year and moving forward isn't that they're a bad team. They've just been kind of stuck in that middle road of mediocrity. They're competitive, play hard. They're hoping to find a way to get to the next level next.
Beal can't get it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Wizards trail by 3. Gortat with the ball. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Chicago.
And a huge rebounding night as well, really controlling the glass.
Now here's Wall. Shot clock at 5. Wall missing again.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Atlanta leading by 3. Teague with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Teague kicks to Millsap. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there by Nene. Gortat with the screen for Wall. He dishes it to Pierce. Nene down low. Guarded by Horford. Offensive rebound.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Teague kicks to Carroll. Back to Teague. Into Millsap. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.